Let me tell you something. If your purpose just sits there, I promise you, it will eat you alive. Hi guys, it's your girl Jennifer Renee. Thank you for coming back to my channel. And if you are not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe, because let me tell you, this is going to be a page that is just going to fill you up. All right, you can come here and you can get your weekly self-development hacks, your productivity hacks, life advice, and of course live entertainment, because I'm a whole vibe. All right, so what we're going to talk about today is finding your purpose. Ooh, now I know a lot of people are like, well, what does purpose really mean? Purpose is very different from passion. When you think about passion, right, you think about the thing that you love. What is it that you love to do? If you were to get paid for it, ooh, you would be living your best life because it would be considered your dream job. That's passion. But purpose is what you're called to do. Purpose requires impacting other people. It's something that you give to the world. And so oftentimes people are always like, Jen, how do I find my purpose? Like, I don't even know where to begin, because I know that there's something inside of me that's tugging at me to do more and to become more. And so if you are that person, or if you have an inkling of those feelings, I am here to help. Because guess what? Look no further, baby. You do not have to find your purpose. You do not have to find your purpose, because it's already inside of you. It's already inside of you. Your purpose is the thing that you're compassionate about. You have a gravitational pull towards, and you want to evoke change. For example, if you hate seeing people burn down trees and, climate change really disturbs you, that means that you have a compassion towards nature and towards the environment. And that is where you can serve and actually volunteer to help out and make a change within the environment. The biggest thing is understanding, what is it that you feel called to do? Because a lot of times people watch social media and they're like, oh, I want to make impact. I want to make change. I want to be a boss. Like, I want to lead this. I want to do all these things. That's not purpose. That's just achievements. That's just wanting to look important. God will not put you on this earth without giving you an assignment. I can assure you of that. If you are in the middle of a storm, if you are in the middle of a roadblock, if you feel like you're uncertain about things, that lets you know that the journey is not over. Therefore, you have purpose. Your life is meaningful, and God wants to use you in a meaningful way. So you have to actually adhere to what you feel like God is telling you about your purpose. Think about some of the things that you love to do as a child. Like, what were some of the things that you enjoyed doing, but you also kind of felt compassionate towards? Because the thing about purpose is it starts in us as a young child. We just don't really realize it because we're influenced by the world. We're influenced by our parents. We're influenced by our peers. We're influenced by music. And it's very hard for us to silence the noise and actually sit still and pay attention to the things that we like. Also remember, purpose is a pathway, okay? And I say purpose is a pathway because in order to quote unquote find your purpose, right, you have to walk it out. So it starts with the internal feeling, right? It starts with the compassion on the inside of you, things that you find interest in, but also things that you want to change and you want to fix, right? That's the first indicator of what your purpose is. The second indicator is actually walking that thing out, right? You have to then begin to volunteer, begin to put yourself in that environment where you want to create that change. For example, I knew one of my things that I was always passionate about is I was always passionate about helping people reach their goals. I was always passionate about letting people know that their existence has a purpose. And so I would just motivate whoever was around me, okay? I don't care if it was like a 5-year-old kid, motivating them to like play this little game, or if it was, you know, a 56-year-old woman, motivating her, encouraging her that she's going to find love again. It was always something that was just in me. Yeah, I used to always say, man, what is my purpose? What is my purpose? And then as I got older, I began to realize this is my purpose. But because I didn't understand how to necessarily share that gift, I knew that I wanted to share it through the arts, right? Because as an actress, I was able to portray different roles, and I was able to send messages and empower people through film and through acting and through producing. But that just wasn't enough for me. I felt like there were people out there who may not watch these movies, may not watch these films, but they need to hear this message. And so that's one of the reasons I decided to create content, because I felt led, and I felt a gravitational pull to really like speak to someone out there who needs to know that they are valuable. So whatever you feel is in your heart to do, that's probably your purpose. That's a clear indicator. Once you begin to walk that path out, because let me tell you something. If your purpose just sits there, I promise you, it will eat you alive, okay? It's like a burning sensation, and it is like a gravitational pull of you needing to do something more, because you were designed to do something more than just go to work and go home. That is not living out your purpose. There are billions of people on this planet that you were created to impact. In what way? That is where walking out the path to your purpose come into play. You have to go out there and do things so that you can really feel like, okay, you know what? I can use my gifts in this way. Or for example, like maybe you like cooking, but you don't like cooking for a lot of people, but you might like teaching cooking, right? That is something that you want to help people learn how to use their culinary skills, and that may be something that you feel within teaching. It gives them other people a sense of purpose. You help other people find the things that they're gifted at, and that brings you joy, and you would do it for free, right? Like that is something that you have found a purpose in, and something that you can continue out doing because you're helping people. Or it could be finances, right? Like maybe you figured it out for yourself, like how to do your credit, how to fix your finances, and you want to help others who are struggling in that area. That is your purpose. And lastly, it's about alignment. People will come into your life to help you get to the next level. God is going to provide you with resources so that you can fulfill your purpose. It is not up to you to figure it all out. It's just up to you to accept the assignment. And once you accept the assignment, then God will begin to bring the resources. He will then be able to bring the people, and everything will begin to align. We are interconnected. We cannot fulfill our purpose without other people. Otherwise, it's not a purpose, it's just a passion. For example, if I like drawing, I can just draw in the comfort of my own home. I don't need anybody to draw. If my calling or my purpose is to use drawing in the art to heal people through drawing, then I have to utilize people, right? Like I have to go out there and touch the lives of individuals, which means I have to be in spaces where people can find me outside the house. That's right, outside of the house. You have to be in spaces where people can find you, but also you're going to come across other artists, right? Because you're going to run into other people that are walking out their purpose, and they're doing it at different levels. So I really do hope that this video helps you. If you guys would like me to go even more in depth with purpose, then I surely will. But I think this is an awesome start for you. Make sure in the comment section you let me know, what do you feel your purpose is, and how do you think you're gonna make the next step to walking out that path. All right, till next time, guys, it's your girl Jennifer Renee, and listen, I got your back. We in this together.